Good morning. Good morning. How's everyone doing? It's Friday. Oh, goodness. I am so glad it's Friday. So glad it's Friday. There we go. Oh, so we're just going to do a little cleanup today. I don't have long, unfortunately. So we are going to rebuild stronger, better mimeograph router. Actually, we're just going to put it in a workspace. I'm using the suggestion was right on. Oh, dear. Starting early. What do you call a row of rabbits hopping away? I don't know. What? Oh. Yes, it is. Thank you. Good morning, Zenocron. And thank you for that sub. 13 months. I gotta figure out a receding hairline. Oh, yeah, it's a little too close to home, man. Good morning. Good morning, MXKWL. How you doing? All right. Actually, I'm gonna grab the receding hairline. Oh, you guys got any weekend plans? Will I get this one set up? Every morning on your daily walk, you get hit by the same bicycle. What a vicious cycle. Here we go. We can grab this one here today. That's museums. Yep. I should definitely be a voice actor or in some game or cartoon. That would be fun. I'd have fun with that. All right. There we go. So we are going to set up a new workspace. That does seem really, really easy. Let's see, I think the name I want to use is already in this directory, so we're already. I want to use that name. So let's move these into some other directory. Maybe our router into staging. That's fine. Hard parts to get history? Huh. Yeah, I'm okay just nuking the history on these. Right? They don't have much. That nobody's using them. I think. I mean, maybe we should go check. I'd be surprised. I think it's just me. Submodules? Yeah, but then you have to deal with submodules. I mean, these all look like my usages. Like, yeah, that's just me. And I think probably like Crater probably did something with these. Yeah, morning potatoes. How you doing? So we're not gonna worry about this. Oh, dependence. Click side tab. Oh. Thank you. Yeah. So we're just gonna grab these. What about is it helpers? Click, click. Yep, that's mine. And one more. Yep, that's me too. And those will still exist, right? We're just going to be putting them inside of a monorepo. Yeah. All right. Oh, let's see. Victor. Maybe we got our router. Let's follow your instructions. Echo. Echo. Oh, goodness. We're going to need new lines in here, aren't we? Yeah. All right. So we'll do that. And what else? Then we just move things in there. So let's do staging first. Oh, I need to make drawer for that. Uh-oh. We've missed a step. Oh, you forgot to CD into the workspace. I'm kidding. But yeah, I was just... Okay. All right. Let's see. Mimeograph router. All right. Tommel. Oh. Edit anyways. Yeah, we should probably just move it all, huh? Cloudflare, Crumble, request, router codegen, router helpers. I don't know about test. What about mimeograph itself? I think we're going to exclude mimeograph. But maybe all of this stuff. Because I want to be able to have this one as not open source, but all of these as open source. So I'm really just going to have two things. The downsides of a monorepo. Licensing. To keep cargo from pushing it. Yeah, it's more of a, having it on source hut, right? Everything would be open for these except for that one. And if it's in a monorepo, I can't really hide one directory in it. Maybe we rename it to like mimeograph dependencies for a monorepo. You can have each individual crate on source hub with each one having its own Git repo. It's true. But then we're in the submodule territory, right? I was trying to keep it simple. Oh, entirely local. Well, I was trying to make it easy for people to kind of grab and check out. Gotcha. Because the workspace isn't gaining me much at the moment. I mean, the really real reason for it would be to simplify things like yesterday when you wanted to be able to check out the router, right? Or duplicate that one, the issue we were having. Oh, single build directory? That's nice. Hmm. With cache dependencies. That's nice, but we don't seem to be, it's not a pain point at the moment because everything is so small. We're keeping it so small. Um, I'm going to rename this to mimeograph dependencies just to make it easier for people to see. And I think having it all in like a monorepo would be just fine for this project. I wonder if there's a situation where it doesn't make sense. I mean, if one of these becomes popular, it'd be easier to split it than to. Hmm. Let's at least do the router together. And then if I wanted to have a local workspace, I think that'd be fine for the rest of it. But I think having the router pieces all together makes a lot of sense. So let's go back to where we were. We're just going to put the router pieces in here. Okay, so we have those. All right, there's that. Then all the patching goes up in the workspace. Okay. I mean, it is nicer having all of them right there. There we go. Oops, wrong one. That one. Oh, why is that a read-only file? Oh, because the paths for the overrides. It's in here, right? Yay. Okay. Just to see. Hmm. I don't care enough for the history on this. So we're just going to delete the Git repos, reinitialize this one, obliterate the things on Sorosat, and set it up again. But before we do that, we've got one other issue I was trying to work out, and that was with the globbing. So we got to fix the globbing. Whoa. Yes. Same is good. Another check. I have to add that. Oh, but it's not even a Git repo. Okay, let's just do the Git stuff now. Those three. Yep. Bye-bye. All right. And I'm also going to do the top level.get ignores for each one of those. Because they don't make sense anymore. Let's just go ahead and set this. All right. Yes, that definitely. Anything that shouldn't be in here. What? Oh, the target stuff. So we need to update our target. Oh, no, no, no. Those target directories shouldn't even be there. Okay. All right. Seems reasonable. Stage. What is the best use case for WASM? Well, it's sandboxed environment where you can run untrusted code. So wherever you have untrusted code, and that's like what it's made for. Now there's a bunch of stuff in here that is not quite right. Some of the version numbers, stuff like that. So we got to change that. I had too many Vims open. Okay. Huh. Interesting just seeing everything at the top level like that. that is quite a bit nicer. Okay. Now we're going to be looking at the helpers today. With this segment, we're actually looking at the glob state. So we change this from like has glob, is glob, into having it in a glob state for being, none beginning and end. You don't need it in the crates directory? I don't need what in the crates directory? I feel like I missed something. Oh, I see. Yeah, and that's how they usually are set up, how I usually do them. And we can move that around real quick. I agree. It's a little verbose. Although it's nice to see like crates there. Like if I'm gonna, I was thinking about doing like the mimeograph one as a separate one, but yeah, let's go ahead and do that. It's just right here. And I can rename those, can't I? Basically strip off router from each of them. Just leave router, cogen, and helpers. So I would like to get rid of the duplication. Now let's do that. There we go. Who's editing this? So, still running. I only have so many terminals open. Oh, there it is. Missed one. Yep, that was it. Router, cogen, and helpers. There we go. There we go. Kill you. uh, Should name sudo to YOLO. Oops. There we go. Okay, still working. Oh, that's looking better. Oh, so much cleaner. That's nice. All right, helpers lib. Okay, so a little piece in here where we're adding the ability to have this not a glob. So let me explain what I'm doing. In pages, basically, I want the ability to have the glob at the beginning here, or at the at the beginning or at the end. Technically, this one's at the end or the beginning. I can't tell, but like if this had something else, right? So in this case, where it's at the beginning, I need to start matching from the right side, from the end. And in this case, I need to start matching from the beginning. So depending on where that is, we'll do the matching differently. Now here though, So we have this segment, and segments is a vector of these. Then we have a route, and then const route is built up by the code gen side. Right, so code gen should be failing right now because this is different. Who creates these? Oh, this is nice being able to see these across already. Morning, Dad. What's that? How you doing? There's router here, and we implement. That's strange. I don't see where it ends up getting created. I think it's in CodeGen because these are actually passed in, right? Probably in here. Here it is, const route. Yeah, this should be broken right now. Unless it's not because he can't find it. It's pointing to the wrong thing. It's probably still pointing to the one off of crates.io. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is cargo release the documentation on that one. Oh, no. Oh, it looks like I don't have that one. Here it is. Just want the docs. Do that like a wiki or something? See the reference. So I could do it at the root at that level. I'd like to just do it like system wide, but I might have some other projects that are dependent on that at the moment. I guess I'll just figure out what those are later. It's interesting that it's in home instead of in the create, like the cargo config directory. Why wouldn't they put it in the cargo config directory? Well, I guess it's not cargo, but still. And I guess in this case, I do want this to be a property of the workspace anyways. Okay, workspace. Config fields. Which one is it? Disable tag, disable push, disable release. No dev version. Equals true. Okay. Is that an equal sign or let's see, we're in a TOML file. I don't remember if we're supposed to use a colon there or an equal. I think it's colon. Oh, interesting. We can actually do it at the top level. Nice. Key equal, always key equals value. Let's see. All right. That seems all right. Let's clean up the releases, though. Crocodile Tommel. See this one here. These on Crates.io are currently set to what? I think they're 40s. Oops. 0.4. Oh, they are 4.1. Okay. With Cogen, same. Oh, Cogen's 0.40. Okay. Cogen doesn't have any other dependency like that. Oh, we should move request in here too. Forgot about request. Indie Monkey, good morning. Oh, yes, of course. Oh, I forgot one important one. All right, so now we have to cleanse request. And I can't stand this being out of order. All right. Oh, good enough parse input from as Tommel. Expected right bracket found a literal string, line 6, column 13. Is it the trailing comma it doesn't like? Oh, I forgot a comma. I see. Much better. Okay. Version. Now, what should these be if they are going to be the next version, though? Should they already be prepped for like 0.4.2? Or they should be the previous one? I mean, the alpha tag makes it so much more sense. Watched a Rust Learning Course stream from Talkabit a few hours ago, and that was dope. Oh, very cool. How was it? You can keep it on the same version. I don't have very many of those. That's oh yeah, little person. Yes. Not yet. No, it's still school day. Gotta do some schoolwork first. Yeah. Patch will replace it. Perfect. Request. Just verify this. There should only ever be one release of this. Yeah. Yeah, that one's good. Just this one now. Router. Oh, 5.2. Okay. There we go. That's better. All right. So here, do a cargo check on that. Should be good. Cargo update. Wait. Let's look at the top level cargo. That's so much better because now all of those versions are the same.
It won't let me on.
To list duplicates. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know why request is duplicate. Gen and helpers both want it, as well as router. I guess it makes sense. But I don't see why it's duplicated. Oh, because the repository is different? Here? Oh. No, that's its no, that's not it. It's it because the features? Yeah, it's for crates IO, right? But because this is the actual request crate. Huh. Yeah, some of these are dev dependencies though. Like Tokyo. Oh, it says dev dependencies. Well, also cargo what features, yes. All right. Well, hold on, I just want to get this up and running first, kid. Okay. Get rid of the lock file on that. Took a lot of effort. Oh, look at that. That is cool. That is really cool. It just seems like that should be built in. Oh, wow. Seems all right. That's updated. That's good. That's good. Better. Oh, oh, it's a get. Of course. There we go. Dash D and dash V. Hmm. What's it? Dash V. You can do them all together. Oh, wow. That's such a cool tool. All right. But this should fail. Cargo check. That should be failing right. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't have this field. It has glob. Construct here. Now this has glob. It needs to be a little bit more specific. So is it a beginning glob? Is it an ending glob? Which glob is it? All we know is that there is some glob position. We don't know if it's one or the other. So we should be able to say, hey, this is a beginning one or an end one or none. Hmm. We could use a match for this. Can Oh, this is interesting. I think this is kind of the first time I've run into this where here, let's see. Um, so if we match this, we end up with a position here, right? But we can use guards here if here. Position is equal to 0. So we say do we not have that exported? Where is that? That's in and then we could say if it's equal to the end value here, couldn't we? Could we do that? Then we have other. Other becomes an error. That would basically be this error here. And then none would be something like that, right? Is the language I'm using here Rust? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm doing well, Graticus. Have I tried Wes term? I have not. This is the first time I've heard of it. But I'm not one to go changing my environment around kind of willy nilly. Yes, it's that. Okay, again. There you go. All right. Has unreachable code. Expected identifier. Found keyword. How do you do? Is it just the guards on this? Okay, good. Now wherever glob state is. Okay. Oh, you're gonna take the mentor reward soon. What? Yeah, and I gotta spend a weekend doing those things. What is required for Rust applications running on Windows environment? Um, that you build them for Windows. It's, it's like any other programming language, right? C, C++. You compile them for that target, and that's it. They run, right? I mean, it's gross simplification, but I think they cover this early in the book. So if you go into the Learn section up here at the top, here's Read the Book. And in here, they have installation, getting started installation. And this helps you get up and running on all different environments. So if you're looking to run it on Windows, right here. It's public. This should be helpers lib. Is, oh, this is generated code, so we're not actually dependent on this, of course. Um, so really, we're generating a token here. So this should be, what is it? Parse quote? No. This is just, it's going to be like that. All right, so there's those. Now this one down here. So it would be that. Failed to parse macro invitation. Okay. Now we have glob state. In this case, we can actually get rid of it. Get rid of that too. Yes, this is anything else. That is so cool. I don't remember using a guard before on that. Any compiler help on that? That's going to be, or Rust analyzer help. Beginning or end of a path. Fine. Okay, so that failed. Could not find mimeograph helpers in the list of imported crates. Interesting. Isn't that the same? Oh, this is mimeograph router. Oh, of course, it gets re-exported. It gets re-exported. Here. It's been a while since I've been in this code. All right. There we go. Try again. Oh, look at that. Good morning, Bearduda. All right, so we need some better tests here. Let's open those up. General. So it's saying it doesn't like this. May only be at the beginning or end of it. That looks like it's at the end of a path. I think I thank you for that follow. Oh, what was this? Thandren, 1992. All right, so in this case, we're off by one, I think. So in CodeGen, it's going to be the length minus one. All right, and that's why we do tests. Okay, now this isn't actually going to work because we don't have the router actually updated yet. Hold on a sec. I see. What's that doing over on that window? A monitor. There we go. All right. All right. So, oh yes, our error did change. We did change that on purpose. Oh, look at that. Let's go see what that glob test looked like. Very cool. Just putting a glob in the middle where it's not allowed. Does this look correct? Actual output glob may only be at the beginning or end of a path. Sure. The highlighting there is fine. All right. So that's all looking pretty good. There's one other piece we have to do, and that's going to be in helpers, lib, this guy here. Basically, we have to, depending on the order. So if the glob's at the end, well, if the glob's at the beginning, we have to start matching from the end. If the glob's at the beginning, we start matching, well, did I say the same thing twice? If it's at the end, we start matching from the beginning. If it's at the beginning, we match from the end. So I'll have to do that later, unfortunately. I've got a meeting in 5. So we're going to wrap it up. I know it's a really short stream today, but hoping to get a little bit more done this weekend. Looks like we don't have any rustations going. You going to be streaming soon? Anybody? Right. Otherwise, let's see, we have Soding doing a mini Excel and C. Who else do we have? Here, let's C++. Huh. Am I? Yeah. Interesting that I got him for lowercase c, but not uppercase c. Hmm. Oh, you're going to add a dash F. Haven't seen Bear stream in a while. He's kind of done some more intimate streams on his Discord. Yeah, just fewer people, just closer interactions. Oh, to list the people you're following. Oh, that would be neat. The dash F option. That would be neat. All right. I guess it's chickens then. We'll raid some chickens. Or ducks. One or the other. And I don't have my bunny cam up. Let's see. Learning. What else we got in here? Web dev. Django. Learning the Odin project. COBOL. Ha. Okay. Let's read sorting. Oh man. I like the little changes there. It actually the workspace makes it much easier to work in that project instead of having multiple browser windows. Goodness, Vim windows open. I gotta use those more, even when they're in different repos. Because your comment about having just a local one makes so much more sense. So I think I'll try that a little bit more. So until next time, y'all, take care. Did that not do anything? Are we still here?
What?
Oh, it says we're hosting sorting. Hmm. All right, looks like I gotta stop streaming. So, bye bye again.